Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how you can use the Melanin Haircare Signature Collection to maintain your hair for protective styles throughout the week. I uploaded on Instagram just me taking out my braids, and I had those braids in my hair for an entire week. People were like, oh my god, how did you maintain it for so long? Some people were not really believing me that I had maintained it because they're like, your hair would be dry, yada yada yada. And I'm like, no, it wouldn't be dry if you maintain it throughout the week. So I'm gonna show you how I install my braids, and then I'm going to show you how I keep it nice and fresh and keep my hair moisturized throughout the week using the Melanin Haircare product, the Twist Elongating Style Cream, which is amazing for holding braids. Twist, it elongates your hair. It's also perfect for protective styling because it just locks everything in place so well, and it has 5 amazing nutrient-rich butters. I always laugh because I say nutrient a million times and I never noticed until you guys pointed it out, so anyway. And then we're going to be sealing that in further with my, I love this oil blend. It's our Melanin Haircare Multi-Use Pure Oil Blend. It's just so amazing. I mean, there's no fillers in here. You've got all the nutrient oils. You got argan, sweet almond, baobab, which I probably always pronounce terribly wrong, vitamin E. So many different oils in here that are just amazing for your hair and your scalp. And also, it's a greaseless formula. It just softens your hair. It soaks into your hair and scalp really nicely. One of my most popular questions, especially with the oil, is can you use it on your skin? And yes, it's amazing for your scalp and for your body, for your face. It just softens everything, and I actually do use it to remove my makeup sometimes. My hair has been washed, detangled, and also I added a leave-in, as I always do before styling my hair. I am experiencing hair fall from medication that I'm taking, and I mentioned it kind of in passing on Instagram. I was having a night. My twists in my braids are small because I'm losing hair. If you guys are interested in a video, I think it would be very interesting to talk about just like antidepressants and how that affects your hair, and also what I'm planning to do to grow my hair back. Hashtag hair journey. I feel like something is always happening. I'm always having to grow my hair back. But I mean, that's just life, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna untwist my section, and I'm just going to grab one half of the twist and clip the other half out of the way. My hair is super soft. It feels really good. It's damp. It's not wet because I did it last night. You can do it when it's soaking wet. You can do it when it's like damp or whatever. You can even do it when it's dry if you want. So I'm just going to rehydrate because we are doing long-term braids. I am using rose water. Smells delicious. But you can of course use regular water. You can use a leave-in. You can use a hydrating spray. Now, because this is a long-term protective style, I always like to add a lot of leave-in. Not so much when I'm like styling my hair to take out the next day, because I don't want, too much moisture and then, your hair never dries. So I've applied my leave-in. I'm gonna go ahead in with my Melanin Haircare Twist Elongating Style Cream. This is going to seal all of that moisture in. It's going to add amazing minerals, vitamins. If you're looking for a little extra detangling help, it does that as well. If you are somebody who has a lot of shrinkage, this product is really gonna help you to elongate the shrinkage. So I'm just gonna add just a tiny bit more. I really wanna make sure that my ends are nice and hydrated. Oh, it feels so good. It feels so good. I'm going to top it all off with some of the Multi-Use Pure Oil Blend. I like to leave this right on top. It helps to lock in all that moisture further. It also helps to soften, detangle. I mean, look at that definition. Do you remember what it looked like before I added the products? And now look at it. So now that all of our products are added, I'm just gonna braid neatly down, making sure that everything looks nice because we are wearing the braids out for the week. It smells so good. It smells like a floral garden on your head. None of the products are scented. It's all natural. We didn't want to use any artificial scents because we didn't want to offend anybody nostrily. There is cocoa butter in the twisting cream, so it does have a faint cocoa scent to it. And then the oil has geranium. I didn't add those ingredients to create a scent. It just so happens that they do. They also have really great benefits to the hair. It's a win-win. I'm really excited to hear what you guys think about the scents. We are going to be looking out for feedback because obviously we're working on more products and we want to keep your feedback in mind moving forward. I don't want to braid all the way to the bottom because I find that when I braid to the bottom, taking it out is a nightmare. So I'm just going to actually twist the very bottom like that. that braid is done. You can see how small this braid is. And we're gonna move on and do the exact same process to the next half of that twist. Remoisturizing with rose water, generous helping of leave-in conditioner for a long-term hydration. We're going to seal the moisture in using our twist elongating style cream from Melanin Haircare. So making sure that the ends are coated. And then of course we're going to make sure everything is further sealed, softened. Ooh, look at this. Obsessed with how this oil makes my hair feel. Obsessed. And then lastly, just going to braid that section up for safekeeping throughout the week. These are my products, and so of course I'm going to say that, but I just love how my hair feels. Just feels so taken care of, you know? Plump, moisturized. It's also great for wash and goes because essentially it's just sealing that moisture in, protecting that definition. And I do have a wash and go video, which I will also link in the description box. I braid pretty close to the bottom, and then when I kind of get to like the very ends, again, I will just twist it. And I actually used a lot more cream on this one. Oops. Uh-oh, she's starting to get greedy again. Don't do it, Whitney, don't do it. So now I'm going to just repeat that process all over my head. Let's do it.
It's easy to speak out about the way I live, but it's a 24-karat dream. No supermodel in my dirty jeans, but in my 24.
So just take your time braiding each section. I really like to make sure that my braids are nice and smooth and even, and I try to make sure that out of the 3 sections that I'm braiding, they all have the same amount of hair so that the braid looks nice and even. As it goes down, it makes a big difference. When you're doing a protective style, doesn't matter how long you plan on leaving that protective style in, you definitely want to make sure that you're hydrating it properly. So make sure that it has adequate moisture, water, rose water, leave-in, whatever you're planning on adding for the moisture element prior to sealing your hair. You're gonna find a lot more longevity in your hairstyle. It'll look nicer for a long amount of time, and your hair is gonna be in better shape health-wise. If you find that your hair gets kind of rough towards the ends, which mine kind of is right now, it's in need of a trim, I just like to add a little bit of the Multi-Use Pure Oil blend at the ends, and you're gonna find that it just condenses the hair really nicely and makes it nice and smooth, so you get a nice even smooth all the way down.
I'm not pretending, I'm more like this, a game for the reckless. It's so extreme and I don't really care, I don't really care, yeah. No, I don't really care, I don't really care, yeah. They calling me a mad woman, mad woman, mad woman, calling me a mad woman, mad.
Look at that! It's gorgeous!
This boy, it's none of your business if I'm a mad woman.
Alright guys, so I just finished installing all my braids, and as you can see, girl. I mean, my hair already looks thinner in braids anyway because it just compacts all the hair down, but look. I'm so sad. It's okay, it's gonna grow back. If you are trying to recover your hair for whatever reason, this is actually a really great protective style to do. It's easy to install, it's very gentle on your hair as long as you don't braid too tight at the root. Most importantly is you have access to your scalp so you can treat your scalp as well. And I was actually inspired to do this from my daughter because this is usually how I will do her hair, and her hair thrives. So after I install, I just do a quick scalp spray down. Just you're gonna feed that scalp with some moisture. And I'm gonna use a little bit, if you can get your hands on any type of restorative spray with like nutrients, biotin, that's gonna be really nice for your scalp. So after I spray that down, I just put my satin scarf on top to help the hair dry flat. Because again, I do have fuzzies here from hair fall and breakage. We just wanna make sure that when it dries, it looks presentable. Gotta look cute, you know. Another reason why I like the twists at the end, because they just like curl up and look so healthy and adorable. Look how adorable. I love this, and it's so comfortable, and it's so easy to do during the week. Olivia, you're onto something, girl. This is called Olivia Chic, if you didn't know. So I'll let this dry, and I will come back. All right, guys, so I'm back with a quick update, and sorry if it's loud, but of course there's recycling truck, and I clearly don't have time to wait. Yeah, I'm gonna put that on. All of the cream and everything has pretty much dried. My braids are nice and stiff and they feel super moisturized. Just gonna go ahead and take off my scarf. Ooh, honey! No more frizz. It looks so good. Yes. Nothing like a fresh hairstyle. I'm gonna go get Olivia, so I'm just gonna throw on this visor because it's actually not a bad day. It's like 50 degrees outside, which is crazy. 50 degrees in Boston in the winter. Ah! Miho, be careful. Of course, he wants to stand up as soon as I don't have any of my hands free. This is such a cute look. That's gonna be my protective style for the week. So I will come back and show you how I prepare my braids for sleeping and how I keep them fresh throughout the week. All right, guys, Zombie Whitney here. So we are day 3 of these braids. As you can see, they still look pretty much freaking perfect. I could wear these for as long as I want. I could wear these for a month if I wanted to because they're still really moisturized, still hydrated. They still look really neat. I've just been wearing it with a satin scarf and like my beanie over it this entire week. And also if you're at work, you know, you can put them in a bun, like so, or whatever. I mean, there's a million things you can do with these little braids. They're so small! It's like driving me insane. So first night, which was Friday that I put these in, I didn't need to do anything because they were really nice and moisturized. So I just took my braids, one side in each hand, and crisscrossed them in opposite directions. I just hold them in the middle so that they're kind of flopping over each side in each direction. Bring my satin scarf up, making sure the braids are nice and flat so they don't get wrinkled while you sleep, and then just tie your satin scarf. So let me show you what I do on day 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, week 3, whatever, however long you're going to be wearing your braids. It's not even really my braids that get dry. You feel most of the dryness like on your scalp because it's exposed to the air, especially in the wintertime. This is the Main Choice Daily Restorative Spray. I'll just spray it on my scalp, and you know what, honestly, you can use water. It's just, I really like having the added, I'm trying to search for another word for nutrients, vitamins and ingredients. Give me some other words for nutrients in the comments below, you guys. I need help, okay? Now that my scalp is nice and moist, what I do is I take the multi-use pure oil blend. We've got a nice little applicator here so you can get it directly on your scalp. It's nice and smooth. It's not going to rip your hair. You just put a little bit on your scalp and rub it in. Anywhere you have access to your scalp is where I'll put it. And it's going to get a little bit fuzzy when you do this because you're kind of manipulating the hair now, but it's okay. Don't worry. When you're applying this oil on your scalp, it just, you just feel it soothing. It's non-greasy, so it's gonna soak right in. Now my scalp is nice and treated. I'm gonna go ahead and treat my ends and my hair shaft. You can take water, rose water, whatever you want. I am taking a leave-in spray. Once you have both sections sprayed, go ahead and take your oil, and now we're gonna put just a small amount in our hand like normal, and we're just going to squeeze that into your ends and the hair shaft itself so that it can soak up all that goodness. It's gonna be nice and shiny. You're shining like a treasure from a sunken pirate wreck. Scrub the deck. That's how you know you have kids. You just start singing Moana. Our twists look good. I mean, they looked good before too, but they look really nice and moisturized and healthy. Your ends are super supple. All we're gonna do now is we're gonna do the same thing. Take your hair into 2 sides, crisscross the sides so that they're laying on opposite ends. Hold the braids in the middle so they don't move. You're gonna take the other hand and you're going to bring the scarf up, making sure that your braids are nice and flat so that when you're sleeping they don't get wrinkly because you don't want them to be wrinkly. Tie it in place. And then I just take the excess scarf hanging down here and bring it back up, and I just will tie it gently in the front. That's how I sleep on it. It's going to compact all that little frizziness that's coming up. When you finally do take your braids out, you have a bomb braid out. Honestly, I would leave it in forever, but I have to film another video, so it's coming out. So I cannot wait for you guys to see what it looks like. I'll see you then. What's up, guys? So today is day 5. I'm excited. We're still looking good. I'm gonna go ahead, take the braids out to rock my braid out now so you guys can see that my hair is super moisturized and hydrated still.
It's such a funny way to tell me what you search in life. Well, I'm a mad woman, sorry I don't compromise. Mad woman, keep calling me a mad woman. Boy, you tell me your business if I'm a mad woman.
Alright guys, so I took all the braids out and I just wanted to show you before I separate the top part how the bottom looks nice and curly because we did the little twists on the bottom to seal the ends. Now I'm going to separate them. It's super juicy so we can get some volume, let the curls free. Alright guys, so I think I'm pretty satisfied with this braid out. I am loving the shine. Just look, guys, look at that texture and shine, and it's super moisturized. And just remember, guys, we rocked these braids for an entire week, taking them out after 5 days. And of course, you can leave them in for longer if you want. Just having the right products on your hair to help moisturize and seal, and then also just making sure to take care of it throughout the week. I love this braid out. Yes, kind of getting this like cool angle. I'm loving it. I parted it out on this side, but then, you know, you flip it and you get a little pump. A little pump, you know. All right, I'm a little amped. I love my hair products. They're so good. So that is my bomb braid out with the Melanin Haircare products. Everything that I used, including the leave-in, will be linked in the description box below. I hope that you guys found this video helpful. And I can't stop playing in my braid out. Honey. I'm done. I'll see you in the next one.
Boy, you tell me your business if I'm a